Welcome to College Deco, where I, Vikrant Ved, brings you insight about cracking down your college admissions. Today we are going to deep dive into the top engineering colleges, that too are in IITs as well as NITs for engineering admission 2025. Expect NRF ranking, every B.Tech course under the sun, exact fees, placement stats from top trusted sources like College Deco, and the full scoop of entrance exam with the last year's cutoff of 2024. So let's dive in, do like and subscribe to YouTube channel. IITs and NITs are a dream. Think 99 percentile for a decent seat. Not everyone makes it. The good news, India has a treasure of good colleges which have good placement stats, cutting edge labs as well as top tier education that rivals the big guns. From CS to mechanical to aeronautics to machine learning, these colleges deliver. Let's break it down with data from NIRF ranking 2024. Here's my expert list of 8 standout colleges that deliver ROI in 2024 as well as you can target them in 2025. First is my list is Jadavpur University, that too in Kolkata. If I talk about the NIRF ranking, it stands at position 12. If I talk about the B.Tech specialization courses offered, it starts from chemical engineering, civil engineering, CS, electrical, aeronautics and telecom, IT, mechanical engineering, metallurgical and material engineering, power engineering, as well as production engineering. If we talk about the fees, it ranges from 10,000 to 20,000 rupees per year. This is as per College Deco as well as JU's 2025 portal, and it also depends on the course. If I talk about the latest placement data, 90% plus placement, which is the highest package is of 40 LPA, that is 40 lakh per annum. And if I talk about the medium package, it is more of median packages 8 to 10 LPA. If I talk about the top recruiters, they have global companies like Google, Amazon, Deloitte, as well as TCS. Now, if I talk about the exams that is needed for admission to this college, that is Jadavpur University in 2025, you can get admission via WBJEE exam, rank between 200 to 800 for general category. If I talk about the JEE Main, your rank must be from 500 to 2000 in between. If I talk about Jadavpur University's USP, it is a Jadavpur's hidden gem. Government funding keeps fees cheap as well as the real value is it's in alumni network as well as Kolkata's tech hub proximity. For students, CSE and electrical are gold mines. Recruiters swarm here. For parents, it's high reward and low risk opportunity, as well as hostel seats are very limited. So target this and grab your seat. Next in my list is Thapar Institute, that is TIET in Patiala, Punjab. If I talk about the NIRF ranking, it ranks 29 as per 2024 data of NIRF ranking. If I talk about the B.Tech courses that are offered by the university, from starting we have CSE, biomedical, biotechnology engineering, chemical engineering, civil engineering, electrical engineering, EC engineering, electronics and computer engineering, mechanical engineering, as well as mechatronics engineering as well. If I talk about the fees of this private institution, it is between 4 to 6 LPA. If I talk about the placement data, 85% plus placement is there with the highest of 55 LPA. If I talk about the average placement, it is 10 to 12 lakh per annum. If I talk about the recruiters, we have Deloitte, Infosys, Microsoft that took their placement drive here. If I talk about the exam needed and 24 cutoffs for the exams, JEE Main, if you get rank between 15,000 to 25,000, you can get a CSE seat here. As well as if I talk about the other exam, you can also grab a seat for this college via TIET entrance test, that is 70% plus for non-JEE applicants. So if I talk about an insight, TIET blends private college polish with strong academics. Its mechatronics as well as biotech programs are rare finds in India. Research labs here are top-notch perfect for like innovation buffs. The fee stings, but like 85% placement with solid average, your investment is more of safe, as well as it has a good ROI, especially if your kid nails JEE Mains. So all the best and look for this college. Next in the list is Birla Institute of Technology and Sciences, that is BITS Pilani. They also have their colleges in different locations, but BITS Pilani is a good opportunity as well as good college to target. If I talk about the NIRF ranking of 2024, it got a rank of 20th position. If I talk about the B.Tech courses which are offered in the college, starting from CSE, that is Computer Science and Engineering, we have Chemical Engineering, Civil Engineering, EC Engineering, Electronics and Instrumentation, Mechanical Engineering, Manufacturing, etc. If I talk about the fees, it ranges from 5 to 6 LPA. If I talk about the latest placement data, 100 plus placement is offered by the college. Highest placement is 60 LPA, while the median placement is 15 to 18 LPA. If I talk about the recruiters, Apple, Goldman Sachs, Adobe, everyone, the global leaders, global companies come to this university for admissions. Now, if I talk about the top exams which are needed for admission to this college, one plus point of this college is they also have their own entrance exam, that is BITSAT. If you get a score of 320 to 350 in BITSAT exam, you can have a good seat over here in the Pilani campus. If I talk about the USP of this college, BITS Pilani is a private institution. It's a powerhouse. Its zero attendance policy gives students flexibility, but the real draw is global placements. For students, CSE or EC here can land you in Silicon Valley gigs, as well as for parents, the high fees are offset by median salaries, as well as double the norm. Start BITSAT prep early as cutoffs are very brutal, as well as for student, BITSAT is usually held 2 times a year. Next in the list is Vellore Institute of Technology, that is VIT Vellore. If I talk about the NIRF ranking, it stands at 11th position as per 2024 data. If I talk about the B.Tech courses which are offered by the institution, we have CSE, we have Aerospace Engineering, Biotechnology, Chemical Engineering, Civil, AI Data Specializations, EEE, ECE, IT, Mechanical, Automotive Energy as well, Production and Industrial Engineering as well. So that's a long list. If I talk about the fees, it's 2 to 3 LPA depending on the category. If I talk about the latest placement data, it is 90% plus placement. Highest is 1 crore. International packages, if I talk about the average package, it is around 8 to 10 LPA as per 24 data. If I talk about the recruiters, we have Intel, Amazon, Wipro and other global big companies as well. If I talk about the exam needed and 24 cutoff of those exams, VITEE exam which is held by the college institution, if your rank is 10,000 to 20,000, you can grab a seat in CSE. If I talk about the JEE Mains, around 20,000 to 30,000 rank is needed because there are limited seats. If I talk about the USP of this college, VIT's campus screams tech paradise. Its specialized CSE tracks like AI are future proof. For students, the international exposure here is unmatched, but aim for category 1, fees via a top VITE rank. For parents, that crore plus package is rare, but the 90% placement rate across branches ensures stability, so your ROI is safe. It's a low risk college. So target this and be vigilant about this college. Next in my list is Anna University, that is situated in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. If I talk about the NIRF ranking as per 2024, it ranks at position 14th in 2024. If I talk about the courses, B.Tech courses which are offered by this college, we have CSE, we have Aeronautical Engineering, Automobile Engineering, Biotechnology, Chemical Engineering, Civil Engineering, ECE, IT, Mechanical Engineering, Textile Technology, etc. If I talk about the fees, it ranges from 50,000 to 1 LPA. If I talk about the latest placement data, it is from 80 to 85% placement. Highest is 36 LPA, whereas median is 6 to 8 LPA. If I talk about the recruiters, we have TCS, L&T, Cognizant, etc. If I talk about the exam needed and as well as the 24 cutoffs, their exam is TNEA, that is 12th marks based exam. If you get 190 to 195 out of 200, you can get a general CSE seat in this college. Now, if I talk about a USP of this college, Anna's is a South Indian titan. Low fees and no entrance exam make it accessible for people, but the competition is fierce with 12th marks. Students, Aeronautical and Biotech are niche winners here, and if I talk about parents, Chennai's industrial belt ensures steady placements, ideal if your child is a board topper. So check your board result as well. All the best. Next in my list is SRM Institute of Science and Technology, that is SRMIST in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. If I talk about the NIRF ranking as per the 2024 data, it ranks 13 on the position. If I talk about the specializations or the courses offered, B.Tech courses offered, we have CSE, Mechanical Engineering, Aerospace Engineering, Automobile Engineering, Biomedical Engineering, Biotechnology Engineering, Chemical, Civil, as well as the AI Cybersecurity specializations. Then we have ECE, IT Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Mechatronics, etc. If I talk about the fees is 2.5 LPA to 4.5 LPA, which changes as per the course. If I talk about the latest placement data, 95% plus placement. Highest is 54 LPA, while the average is 9 to 11 LPA. If I talk about the top recruiters, we have the global companies lined up for this institution. We have TCS, we have Cognizant, we have Amazon, we have Infosys, etc. If I talk about the exams needed for admission, your eligibility as well as the 2024 cutoff of those exams, apart from JEE Mains, which if you have a rank of 20,000 to 30,000, you can get admission to this college, as it has very limited seats, but it also gives you an opportunity with an exam known as SRMJEEE. And if you get a rank of 10,000 to 15,000 in this exam, which is conducted by the SRM institution only, you can get a seat in CSE. If I talk about the USP of this college, it's a private giant with a massive course lineup. Its CSE specializations like cybersecurity are industry aligned. For students, the campus buzz and startup ecosystem are huge pluses, plus SRMJEEE prep is key for lower fees. For parents, the placement consistency across all the branches make it a reliable choice. The cost climb for like premium programs, but still ROI is good and you have a safe investment here. Next in my list is Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, that is in Coimbatore. If I talk about the NIRF ranking, it ranked 23 in position in 2024. If I talk about the courses, B.Tech courses offered by the institution, we have Aerospace, Chemical, Civil, CSE, ECE, Mechanical Engineering, Computer and Communication Engineering, as well as specialization in Machine Learning as well as Artificial Intelligence. If I talk about the fees, it ranges from 3 to 4 LPA, and the latest placement data shows that 90% plus placement with the highest of 56 LPA. If I talk about the average placement, it is 9 to 11 LPA. Talking about the recruiters, we have Microsoft, Cisco, IBM, Intel and other global companies as well. Next, if I talk about the exams which are needed as well as the eligibility criteria and 24 cutoffs, we have JEE Mains. JEE Mains, you get a rank of 15,000 to 25,000. There are like 30% seats which are reserved for JEE Main students as well. But they also have their own exam that is known as AEEE, that if you get a rank between 5,000 to 10,000, you can easily grab a seat of CSE. If I talk about the USP of this college, Amrita's research focus sets it apart. Aerospace and AI are standout picks. Students, the disciplined vibe and the South India's tech corridor. For parents, the fees are steep, but 90% placement with strong averages and NAAC credited 8 plus rating core signal quality with dual prep for AEE as well as JEE Main. Maximize your option for this Coimbatore college. It is a good choice. Do focus on this college as well. Next in my list is Jamia Millia Islamia, that is in Delhi again, with NIRF ranking of 24 as per as 2024 in the engineering category. If I talk about the B.Tech courses offered, we have civil, CSE, EEE, ECE, mechanical engineering, etc. If I talk about the fees, we have 10,000 to 15,000 per year. As well as the latest placement data, 80% plus placement hoti hai yahan pe, with the highest package of like 25 LPA and the average of around 6 to 8 LPA. If I talk about the companies which have come in the past for recruitment as well as the placement drive, we have TCS, Wipro, L&T, and these all are the top companies. If I talk about the exams which is needed, if you get a JEE rank of around like 7,000 to 10,000, you can easily get a seat in this Jamia Millia Islamia College. If I talk about JMI, it's like more of a central university bargain with like low fees, and Delhi's job market are unbeatable. You have Gurgaon, you have Noida, all around this college. Students, CSE and mechanical grads thrive here. Those seats are like limited due to minority quotas, but yeah, it's a good college and you can like compete with other students on this. For parents, the 80% placement rate is solid for the cost, but your child needs a strong JEE Main rank. So focus on your mock test and focus on your JEE Main score. In my expert opinion, for students, prepare for this other exams as well, like BITSAT, SRMJEEE, as well as your VITEE, and exams like these will like help you to grab a seat in these colleges. For JEE Mains, it is a wildcard for I think like every college in India. You need to check the eligibility of all these colleges, like what are the exams they are taking admission into, as well as if you need to prepare for that entrance exam, or you can get admission via 12th board exam only. You need to check on that. Mock tests are your friend. You have to prepare your mock test. Jitna kar sako, utna karna hai. For if I talk about parents, you don't have to go for the higher package. You don't always have to check the highest package. Go for median salaries, median packages, and that's your ROI clue. As well as infrastructure ke liye, you should have to visit the campus to get a norm of place, how it is, and you will get a clear idea about that. Check website for like exact fees and other details, and for more information you can visit collegedekho.com, as well as you can call us for free college based counseling. For more information, visit collegedekho.com and do like this video. All the best.